as they try to shake off the troubles that befell Holly Weiss at the end of the second rotation. She's got her number back, and that's a good thing. These are the World Championships of Gymnastics on NBC. Team USA for the women in these World Championships, limbering up to go on the beam here. They had the lead after the second rotation, amazingly so, and we say that because of everything that has happened. It's like a flu, and it's not a good one with these women gymnasts. First of all, for Ukraine, a team that looked like they were part of things, Irina Krasinska gets an 8.8 on the balance beam after earlier doing so well on the uneven bars.
And you know what's so sad is this was a team very much like the Chinese, very difficult exercises. They take risks. They have great beauty, presentation. There's a risky mount once again, but of course, when you do that, sometimes it can result in a fall.
Irina Yarotska gets an 8.562, and again, painfully for the Ukraine team, both of those scores have to count. Now, vindication, perhaps, after the numbers fiasco, as Holly Weiss starts off the United States, followed by the 15-year-old fill-in Chelsea Memmel and Carly Patterson.
And this is a tough bill to fill right here. She was the last gymnast to compete for Team USA. That trauma that she had, and then, of course, the fall. She's devastated by that. And now she's got to come out right away and do a balance beam routine.
And there's a little more weighting involved again.
But again, this is just part of the deal sometimes, right? I mean, the judges have things they have to discuss, and you have to take a deep breath no matter how ready you are.
Yeah, but not like this, though. This is not typically when you would have a delay like this.
Well, you're right. It's because of what she just went through.
Yeah, usually what happens is when you get a delay, they are trying to rectify a score. There's been a discrepancy between the judges, but Holly's the first gymnast. The rotation has passed.
And it clearly rattled her on the last rotation before her uneven bars routine. And
Bella's like, what the heck is going on? Kelly Hill goes over, one of the American coaches, to try and settle her down.
We actually just got word that it was a technical problem with no less the timing system from the balance beam, and I guess they've got it figured out now.
this is a huge routine for Holly. The last time she was up here, she fell.
Selective memory, erase the slate. Think how hard it has to be to really try and do that.
She's got a lot to erase, though, Al. And she's got a huge, difficult combination right here. Flip-flop right into a back with a full. She fell night one.
That's
hangs on night two.
Holly's got all the big skills and obviously great flexibility, showing that off throughout this entire routine. Takes some great risk right there. Setting up just for the dismount. Last skill. She does a combination. 3 elements and ends with a double back.
That might be the biggest sigh of relief that Holly Weiss has ever made.
Now, Tim, you alluded to it earlier. Marta Karolyi apparently gave quite a speech to this team. One of the things apparently that she said was, this is a world for the tough. In other words, saying if you want to be part of it, you've got to be tough. That was pretty tough right there.
It certainly was. And she also told the story 1979 when Marta Karolyi and Bella Karolyi were the head Romanian coaches. They came to Fort Worth, Texas in the United States, and they won their first ever team title over the Soviet Union, and they did it without their star Nadia Comaneci.
9.512, and today that's a darn good score. We'll stick with Team USA on the balance beam now, as we all wonder, is it possible that Chelsea Memel can be in her first World Championships at the age of 15 with no advance notice and not crack? Not even a little bit.
And this is not an easy routine. There is tons going on. Powerful elements, tricks, flexibility. First big skill coming up.
Very unique. One of the few gymnasts that attempt this element because it is so risky. It's a front flip with a half turn.
She gets some nice bonus points for that combination right there.
Her mom, a former gymnast, actually a roommate of 1984 Olympian Kathy Johnson. They are staying out here with Kathy, both of her parents, and she is staying on the beam again.
Rock solid. She is all business. Nice little signature move.
That's different.
Very cool.
See that little smirk on her face? She knows there's just one skill left, her dismount.